was babysitting my cousins. Something's trying to take them. This happened when I was 15, babysitting for my cousins. My cousins were both girls and under the age of 10 at the time. Their house was in a weather suburb, big front and backyard. Neighbor's house is a good distance away. The backyard ended by the edge of the woods. We spent most of the afternoon playing outside. When it was time to come in, the younger of the two girls was nowhere to be found. I sent the older inside and went to the edge of the yard where they were playing. I saw her back to me, frozen in place. I kept calling her name, but she wouldn't answer. I stared where she was looking into the woods, seeing nothing but trees in the approaching twilight. Have you ever tried one of those magic eye posters? Where it's a big messy pattern, but if you focus just right, the image appears out of nowhere? That's what it was like. All of a sudden, I was looking into the face of a stag. Something was wrong with it. It looked sick or injured or something, with loose patchy fur and a misshapen flat face. My father was a hunter and had occasionally pointed out deer that had illnesses that weren't worth taking, which reminded me of that. Fearing the animal was dangerous, I ushered the girl behind me as we backed away. Once far enough, we turned and ran. I heard it move, just within the tree line, loud snapping branches as it lurched forward. We got inside and I slammed the sliding glass door shut. Peering outside, I couldn't see it at all. The night continued as normal until I heard a knock at the back door. Hello? Hey, is anyone home? We could use some help out here. I was confused. The girls knew the voice and explained it's their neighbor from across the street. I told them to wait in the living room. I looked out the back door to see someone standing there. He repeated those same words and I explained that we weren't allowed outside. I remember thinking he looked odd. Like he couldn't stand upright. He shifted awkwardly on either leg. I kept telling him no, and he kept repeating himself. Eventually, he just turned and walked off our porch, out of sight. I went and explained to my cousins that we couldn't open the door for anyone, and that everything would be fine as long as we stayed put. About an hour later, I became wary of a sound. It was a gentle but methodical sound slowly circling the home. Every door and window rattled slightly. I went into panic mode, making sure everything was locked tight. We stayed in the bedroom the rest of the evening, cowering in fear from the sounds outside. Eventually there came a knock at the door and their mother's voice called out. We all ran to the door, thankful for the night to be over. I hesitated at the door, thinking to myself it was strange she didn't let herself in. As I tentatively reached for the knob, a sound came from the kitchen. We all jumped at the jarring ring of the phone. I hurried and picked it up. We're running a bit late. We'll be home in 20 minutes, the voice of their mother came through. I can't remember if I said anything. We were all in shock. The parents arrived home within the hour. As far as I know, nothing else happened that night. The one thing I still remember was the pair of dark antlers left to the side of the porch. If you liked that story, it was posted by FreneticCenotaph in the Scary Stories subreddit. If you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment for me telling me why you did or didn't like the story, or if you have any other recommendations. If you're going to bed soon, And sweet dreams, and if you have a full day ahead of you, I hope it goes well. Catch you in the next one. Ciao.